From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
As I said before, time to hang on. We've got some wild, wild weather headed our way and a lot of really just wicked weather going on up to the north. This is really, really cold Arctic air spilling in. We have winter storm warnings in the red. The magenta colors are a little hard to see. Those are blizzard warnings. We have high wind warnings in the green colors. We have fire weather warnings across western Texas and western Oklahoma. We have wind advisories here in eastern Oklahoma. The blue is winter storm watches. I mean, there's just so many things going on. It's unbelievable. Ice storm warnings as well up around Michigan. So the storm system that's responsible for it is sinking south. There's really cold air right here. So this storm system is just wrapping up. Doesn't look impressive right now, but it's pulling in also some moisture with the southern branch of the jet stream. So a lot of things happening. It's cold in the southwest, comparatively speaking. It's 55 in Los Angeles. It's going to be cold there for the next couple of days. Bitter cold air has now pushed down into northern Nebraska and into portions of Wyoming. Seriously cold. Now we're below zero for the actual temperature in Bismarck, and we're sitting in the 58-degree area in Tulsa. We're going to be in the 70s here in just a little bit. This is so weird tonight because this doesn't happen very often, so we're getting geeky on this. But temperatures are in the 70s, right? And from the Arkansas River, from around Fort Smith to Muskogee back into Tulsa, there's some cool air trapped in here. And then that warm air is trying to take over, and that goes all the way out west. We even have 71 at Alva. So, again, it's very interesting. So it's kind of a pocket of cool air, but that's about ready to get overtaken by the stronger winds. Here's a look at the winds right now, and we're looking at wind gusts at 30, 32 miles per hour. Just a little bit ago, we had a 46-mile-per-hour wind gust around Stigler. And so those winds will continue to move north. And look, our winds are very light at this time. What a difference just a few miles will make. Well, then later tonight, showers and storms are going to blow up as that main part of a wave and a dry line starts to move in out of western Oklahoma. Showers and storms will form around 3 o'clock out in west central Oklahoma. Those will move into our area. We do have a chance of a few of these being severe, so temperatures will be in the 70s in advance of this line. Then we'll drop about 10 degrees behind it, but it's not like bitter cold. If you see that blue line up there, that's the bitter cold. That'll come in here, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have to deal with the rain ending and then strong southwest winds in the afternoon, 25, 45 miles per hour. Wind advisories in effect, so we'll just be blowing and blowing and blowing. And temperatures will be in the 70s tomorrow afternoon. But the wind will take away a little bit of that joy. And as I mentioned earlier, we'll probably have, if you open your mouth, you'll probably have a mouthful of dust blowing in from out southwest Oklahoma. So it's going to be kind of very breezy. Then here comes a cold front. It's going to be breezy out of the north. That'll be on Thursday morning. Temperatures will be falling, and it's just going to be a cold day. Even though the sun's coming out, we'll be in the low to mid 40s for most part, maybe 50 in far southeast Oklahoma, but it's going to be just a cold day on Thursday. And then Friday, early morning, temperatures in the 20s, which, again, if we're going to freeze a few flies and bugs, that's okay. And then during the afternoon, we're looking for temperatures struggling in the 40s with partly cloudy skies, and then some showers trying to form Friday night into Saturday. And your Saturday, it's at least above freezing, but it'll be sprinkles and showers off and on, and cloudy and gray and damp and a little bit dreary. Temperatures, though, in the 50s, so it's not horrible. And then the warm air comes back again on Sunday. We'll be in the 60s with some scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, and then Sunday night, there'll be a line of stronger, severe thunderstorms, similar to what's going to happen tomorrow morning with, and Alan and Stephen will get you through this because we're pretty much guaranteeing storms, and embedded in that could be a few areas where there could be hail and wind, and isolated tornado risk, especially if you're south and east of Tulsa. So it looks like it's a higher probability south and east where the dynamics are pretty wild right now and should stay that way all night. But flooding is going to be very limited because storms are moving fast. But wind would be a major player, some hail, and that isolated tornado risk. Then we have the next storm system with showers just on Saturday. That's the bogging down, and that's followed by a severe weather threat late Sunday, which is pretty high probability for that late. Now, as far as the jet stream, that baby is a moving and a going, and a lot of stuff happening to our north and west. The good news is the Arctic air doesn't really make it down here, so I'm not upset about that, but we'll have that next storm system Sunday night into Monday. Very active weather pattern. By morning, showers and storms in the area. Some could be strong or isolated severe, especially further south and east. We'll be in the 70s during the overnight. Most of us will be sleeping through that, but we'll be in the 60s in the morning. That'll be followed by 60s at noontime with sunshine popping out, and then hang on, grab a bowling ball because you're going to need it. Wind gusts will be very strong, but at least temperatures will be in the 70s. So we'll call it an okay day, kind of neutralizing the wind with the temperatures in the mid-70s. Really chilly Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and then you see it warms up after a cold front comes in on Monday. This isn't a big cold front, so there's some good news, but in the meantime, we'll have to watch out yet tomorrow morning.